chair and tire, and we're gonna climb on up. Okay. Hey everybody, welcome back to another Sunday Fun Day. We're up here in the dump body on the International 4700. We got to do some work. We're missing something right around this area on the sides. I think they call them sideboards. So we got the old finger poker up here. We're gonna do a little bit cleanup, and we got some really cool boards down there. We're gonna try to see if we can get those test fitted today. Here we go. I don't know what this is all about. This gigantic piece of silicone, that's probably like $50 worth of silicone, was on this side all the way down. Huge chunk. Had to chisel that off with the putty knife. We still got some left over there. We're going to hit that with the wire brush. This side did not have that. I don't know what the difference was, but we're going to hit both sides with a knotted wire cup. Try to get it all cleaned up and maybe get a little bit of black on there before we fit our sideboard. Basically it. Did a pretty good job of taking all that black rubber off. We got a little bit of a dent here. We're not going to worry about fixing that. We might peel off this flap of metal that rolled over, but we got some bent pieces here. We're gonna get the crescent wrench and maybe a hammer, try to straighten this out. We got some wang up there, got some wang right here that we could probably straighten out before we fit our sideboard in there. But we're gonna blow this off, get it wiped down, and try to get some black paint before we fit our sideboards. I can already tell getting the sideboards on there is going to be a bit of a problem for getting up in here. Right now I can step on the tire and swing my leg right over the sidewall, but once the sideboard's on there, it's not going to be so easy. We're going to have to come up with a different way to get in the dump body, a ladder or something. I think we finally got all the stuff we need. We need to straighten these ears. Bellied out there in the middle a little bit. Look at that. Perfect. Magic. That's all good to go. I think we're ready to blow some paint on there. It's going to be a real professional job. Why do you like Duplicolor so much? Check this out. Dan tip. So much better than that single spot you get with other cans. And if you want, you could rotate it so it goes like this or like this. Awesome. This is my only paint I want to use when it comes to spray paint. Alright, so we got to see what we can get. We got outside edge and maybe a little touch up on the top here. We got this side already done on the top. We need to get the outside edge if we have enough paint in our can, and then we should be ready for our sideboards. So we got that all painted. We got that all painted. On this side I had to reach around with the left pawl, and that probably turned out the best because it was like somebody else did it. Anyways, screwed up here. That's painted. That's painted. I have to go over the side to get down. Somehow we're gonna have to go over this. Not playing on this today. Okay, that was doable. Not so much as easy as going over the side. We're definitely gonna have to think about how we're gonna do this. Are we gonna put something we can fold out or clip on, or are we gonna put something on the side? Anyways, we made it. So there's the future look. A nice satin black. Looks like we definitely missed some spots there. We'll see if we can shake the can enough. Like I said, the other side we did left-handed, so it probably turned out way better. Let's see here. No, this spot's over here. Here's our big heavy sideboards. This is a solid chunk of rough sawn 2-inch thick hickory. Why hickory? Well, that's what they had. I was gonna go for oak. This was available in town, and we even picked it up on the Gator, so very convenient. We're gonna saw this thing up and hopefully get it fitted to the dump truck. We are gonna treat it with oil. We wanna soak it with oil to help prevent it from rotting, but we're not gonna do that now because we still wanna paint the whole side body of the dump truck. Some cracks here on the end, so we're gonna have to come over, zip the cracks off or the split here, and then we'll have us a really nice board. I'd love to leave it natural color, but yeah, that's just not realistic because we want it to last for a long time. So we got a crack on both ends. We're going to saw the crack off and hopefully have enough length to get a full board with no end cracks. Fortunately, it looks like we need to be right around 114, and we're not going to be able to get the split completely out of both ends. I think this end is worse. It actually is all the way through. So we'll lop this one off, and down here we'll just be stuck with what we're stuck with. That one doesn't go all the way through, but it'd be nice if it could go away. We just don't have the length. So we're going to be somewhere around in there. You're about a 1/4 inch too short on depth of cut here. Not hateful, we got a little mismatch there in the middle. Big knot. That's why the crack's there. Hey, good enough for who it's for. Looks like we need a little persuasion to get her down in there. We're gonna put some 1/4 inch thick spacers to keep it lifted up off of the top of the bed rail. We got our sideboards on there. We got our 1/4 inch gap underneath and our spacers out. All we got to do is drill some holes to get this baby mounted. We got a little bit of gap in the front and the back, which we kind of planned for. That way water won't get trapped in there and it'll wash out. Starting to see what happened here and why this side had a whole bunch of silicone. Well, we got our 1/4 inch down there. We got our 1/4 inch down here. But in here, we got a whole lot more because they obviously dropped something. I don't know what we're gonna do to address that. But really the only thing we could do is bring this rail up or notch the board. I think we're just gonna roll with it for now. See what happens. Maybe we'll put a piece of sheet steel on the inside or plate steel to come down across the whole length. Not for sure yet. You guys let me know what you think here. Definitely not putting silicone in there. I think a flat bar on the inside that drapes down from this might be beneficial. We'll see. Some seriously tough wood. Kind of hard to get through here without some pushing on it really hard. Whew. 2 more to go, and we should have this bad boy bolted up here. That's one. Oh yeah. All right, let's get our bolts in there. Somebody drill that hole crooked? Yeah, it wasn't me. Anyways, we got these all bolted in. I don't think it's gone anywhere. All these have to do is keep it from falling out, basically. Really, the C-channel is what holds it. Sideboards bolted in on both sides. This side's got the gap there. About fell off the end of the tailgate. This side doesn't have as much gap, but our board is bowing in a little bit. We're gonna have to decide in the future, do we need to put, so you don't really have a whole lot of give, do we need to put a center support in there? This thing's pretty stout, but she does cup in a little bit. Probably better that way than the other way. When it gets loaded, it'll want to push out anyways. But sideboards, right on. It looks pretty darn good. I'm pretty happy with that. It's time to wrap it up for the day. What do you guys think about this? You guys think it looks pretty good? Do we need to put a middle support in there? Originally was thinking about it. I kind of don't know that we need to anymore. But we're pert near ready to get our first load in this baby. Thanks for watching, everybody.